The Pacific coast town of Anacortes has been called the gateway to the San Juan Islands. Several times each day, Washington State ferries leave from here to scenic spots like our destination for this trip, Friday Harbor. As soon as you board the ferry, the hustle and bustle of city life is left behind. Ahead lies the open waters of the Rosario Strait. The wind-blown strait beckons the seaworthy with the promise of billowing sails. In the San Juan archipelago, there are 450 islands that are large enough to be named, but only a few are inhabited by humans. Birdwatching from the ferry is a favorite pastime for many. Winter, spring, and fall are the best times to observe the many species that live among the islands. Sometimes, if you look long enough, you might spot one of the many marine mammals that inhabit these waters. But today, we are content with the blue sky, fresh air, and beautiful scenery. Historic Friday Harbor welcomes the visitors with charming relics of the past. You'll see everything from handmade boats to well-crafted historic homes. If you like fresh seafood, you won't have any trouble finding delicious meals at the Madrona Bar and Grill. Be sure to check out the wildlife feeding station. There's nothing sweeter than a newborn fawn who is never far from the watchful eye of mom. In the late summer, the bucks boast impressive velvet-covered horns. There's a lot to see here on the island, but we're here to check out the nearby waters and coastline on an exciting sea kayaking trip out of Roach Harbor. From April through October, San Juan Safaris offers half-day and full-day guided trips. The family-friendly company limits the size of its tours to small groups just to allow a more personal interaction with their guides and nature.
The guides definitely make the trip. They're the personalities of the company, and we can work as hard as we want, but it's the guides that make the trip, so we spend a lot of time finding the right people, have a lot of energy, and love being outdoors and love being around people.
After a lesson on safety and paddling, the group is on the water. At first, it takes a few minutes to get the paddling technique down, but it's not long before everyone is gliding smoothly across the open water.
We like to say that being in a kayak is the closest thing to being a marine mammal. A kayak really puts you right on the water. You're literally sitting in the water almost. Your lower body is below the water line, so you really get a feel for what it's like to be in the water, and you get really up and close to nature.
The one-on-one, hands-on adventure with nature can cover anywhere from 3 miles to 10 miles, depending on how long you choose to paddle. San Juan Safaris takes pride in their eco-friendly approach to touring the islands. For 30 years, the company has been educating the public and sharing its knowledge about the marine environment.
Every day is different. We try to focus on educating people about the entire ecosystem, so people going out on the water may see everything from sea stars and jellyfish to killer whales, harbor seals, and Gulf porpoise.
And the plant life here is also fascinating. It plays a big role in the health of the ecosystem. Sometimes it's even a tasty snack. Kayaking the San Juan Islands is a wonderful experience. Those lucky enough to discover this fascinating adventure leave the islands with a much greater appreciation for the natural world. They'll remember their magical moments on the water, and look forward to their next visit to the San Juan Islands.
A lot of people come away from this not having been in a kayak before. They come back and I think that they really enjoyed how close you are to the water.